all right. Free up the flower, man. Free up the flower.
You need to check
Yes.
sometime before you turn on the mic because me and Lisa get in some heated conversation.
Sure.
Of
Well,
course.
Okay.
Lisa may tell me how condescending that gentleman sounded on the
Uh-uh.
news last
Uh-uh.
night.
Uh-uh.
What? I never
Check
that?
yourself. No, not at all. Check yourself. No, sir.
Oh, you thought he was quite
No mix
sending?
me. Mm-mm.
I didn't even
I
know.
just thought it was a condescending statements he made. What we have to understand now is, all that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody not there where you could deport.
Mm.
We don't got nobody on the deport list.
Guess not.
Yeah. But yeah, man,
Not.
like they said, we used to get deportees come to believe. Every week, deportees come to believe.
Yeah.
But this is the first time they're making a business out of it, where they're renting planes because it's going to be,
No, because
a
it's not just
business.
one stop. It's here and then over there and over there.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't one stop shop and done. It's Belize and that's
What's
it.
going to happen, I believe, is that people with certain, and I just want to say, welcome home to our Belizeans that gone abroad. You all did nothing wrong. You all did what it took
People
to build
been doing
America.
it. People will still
Yeah.
try to do it.
America was built by immigrants.
Mhm.
But what I was talking to somebody about today, and I heard a MAGA supporter said it best. He said, Black people have Africa. He said, Chinese people have China. He said, Indian people have India. Where white people got. He said, we came here to make a white country. But the problem was that white people can't make a country by themselves. They have to steal from other countries, ideas and resources. So what did they do? They stole Black people and Chinese people and Irish people because you don't know that Italian people ain't consider the Black people, the white race. But anyway, that's another story. But they chose those people to come and build their country. And after their country was built, they start erasing their history now. Want to erase what immigrants contributed, and they're kicking out the immigrants of color, and they're bringing in people who say they're immigrants who are white from South Africa, because the same way how we have flights bringing in, throwing out Black people, you have flights flying in white people to America.
Yeah.
So anyway, you all could look at that how you want, and you could say, but I'm not racist. Yes, you are. I didn't vote for that. Yes, you did. I didn't know this was going to happen. Yes, you did. Morning, everybody. We don't have nothing about that, but I just think that the guy was very condescending the way he spoke. Just because you have an accent, that will make you smarter than we,
Well, that's Steve the Groove, just in case you didn't know.
No, I was saying what Lisa messaged me.
Hell to the no.
Yo, they said that over 1,000 cases of measles that are firing over 31 states. That's not a lot of measles. A lot of measles. So we better be careful. Everybody, I think instead of taking these people to jail, need to give them a medical check to make sure they're not bringing in any of those diseases from the United States, because the United States have a whole lot of diseases over there right now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
How you want to teach my thing where you make, boy, I just put the fork right in my plate and take out my egg.
Because he made it. He needs to check it if it's good.
Guess what I found out last night?
What did you find?
Frisco and Lisa, how
Yeah.
much money you think is made monthly from the terminals? How much money you think the terminals make monthly from entirely?
That may be $1,000.
$60,000 monthly. You know what that tell me? Belizean people full of crap. I had to tell you because
It's not
we have
only
to use it.
Belizeans.
Yes, because they said that all of the toilets at all of the terminals.
This is countrywide?
Countrywide. When you pay to use it, they make $60,000 a month. I don't want to be the toilet paper distributor for them, the place.
Crap pays.
Why?
What?
Crap
Why?
pays.
Why? A lot of money they can make there.
Yeah.
A lot of money
They
they can
work
make.
for somebody.
Why you think that the biggest selling thing, the agriculture and kind of thing like that, that toilet paper?
Toilet paper. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Gotta go,
Yes.
gotta go.
When you got it, when nature calls.
You gotta answer.
That's right. Henry
Mhm.
Usher said that what the commissioners fail to understand about their mission with their report is that the report should not be where you think.
Mhm.
It should not be your opinion. The report should contain the opinions of the Belizean citizens. Your opinion no count, commissioners. Only that just the mouthpiece for the citizens. But the reason why some of these commissioners are upset is because some of them are saying that a lot of what's in there, or some of what's in there, is people's personal opinion.
Mhm.
It wasn't like they were bringing back what the public was saying. They were bringing to the table what they felt. And that's why I say we can't just push people on that kind of thing just because I'm a celebrity, just because of this. No. You pick sensible people. We know what they
Mhm.
want to do. You pick sensible people. And even know if you need to have people from different, from church and from LGBTQ and you don't even need that kind of breakdown. Get regular citizens to come together and do this. All the commissioners should have been regular citizens. We don't have no really agenda. We just
Well,
want to be fair across the board.
that's the thing. Everybody have one agenda. We don't say that yesterday. Whether you like it or not. Everybody have an opinion. But I think you get one person maybe explain a whole bunch of things. So I think you go deeper than that. We not privy to the ins and outs, and there's always 2, 3, 4, 5 sides to a story.
Of course.
When somebody has a different version of events. So I don't
Well,
know.
no, there's about 8
That's
sides.
part of the procedure, I suppose. When somebody get a version of a story, it kind of important in today's day. Not to run with that one version first.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not running with the one version.
Some about
I
that
don't-
version exists of events and how the timeline gone. So you heard that?
I'm not concerned about the one version. I'm concerned about the 8 or 10 commissioners assigned the letter. That's not one version. That's 10.
Yes, but there are other commissioners with a more majority where say things gone different, including the chairperson.
What do you think, Chad?
So
You think
again,
one chairperson will say, yo, my thing? You think one chairperson will come up and say, yes, and all right,
so you
my
think the
thing was
person when
perfect?
I get away and say he get away? I'm just saying that there's always more than one versions of how events play out. That's all I'm saying. And I in today's days more than anything else, it's important to make we get different versions of how something gone before we say I did with you, like how we did with the person the other day until we find out that I saw the story gone.
Most
It's like
people.
how
Aye.
when we there with the man
most
we say the
people.
police killed my dog until they find out say boy you made it beat up your wife. So there's always one version of a story come out first. So that's all I'm saying. I don't understand the whole thing, the ins and outs, the back and forth, who right, who wrong, how it work, and the privy to all of that part. He definitely more, cause the 8 now represent everybody. That 8 that just one section of the people. That they
And
not
the one
that
that,
like all 8. That 8 everybody, and then you just have there's more than 8 from where they understand. So I don't understand.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't understand the whole thing, none at all. So clarity is needed when it comes to that, and it's important for when one group of people put out information, the other group of people come out and put out a different version than if you just make it hang in there for days and days and days. Talk, man.
normally, and I hate going to all the kind of details, but normally when you commission a report and you submit your report, you submit a completed report that was agreed upon by everybody from everything that we've heard. This is the consensus we came up with. Here is the report. If 1/3 of the people don't agree with the report, then the report isn't done. You still have more consensusing to do. But what these people are saying is that they didn't even see the finished report. They were saying that some of the ideas that were put in or that were tabled weren't even put in. So all I'm saying is, I know I look on this like the 8 wrong and the rest right.
No, that's what nobody did say nobody wrong.
I didn't look on it like all of them wrong to submit a report when everybody did not agree to it.
Yes, but let's get more information about the thing. Guys, you know, as obviously from where they gather that one intricate process where more difficult.
Again, I have to bring in X in this. You think that if X file or make we do a report?
Anyway, I talk about X.
There's
another version of events.
Yeah, X no and say, well, I accept this report. Yeah, and so what happened to the rest of the people who are not done the report yet? And that's all this is.
And
it's
again,
not completed.
It's important for the chairman and anybody else involved to come out and explain what's happening, why that group says so, and is it so, and some explanation is needed so that we could vent it out because it's an important process. Nobody said nobody right, nobody said nobody wrong. I'm just saying there are versions of events. And we can't run with the one version first. Make we get more info before we say, what I saw, what I never saw, that I saw.
Well, the former substantive media commissioner of the People's Constitution, PCC, I was as Louis Wade said, I was a president. I do not agree with the misrepresentation of what actually happened at the PCC meetings as outlined in a letter signed by 8 of the 21 former PCC commissioners. Also, none of the commissioners who signed the letter are members of the thematic chair committee. So they have no firsthand knowledge of what happened in those TCC meetings, nor do I. While I do support most, but not all of the recommendation, I assure you that the recommendations recorded and submitted reflect the desires of the masses of Belizeans based on the consultation process. And that is just a part of a long statement that he made, saying that he disagrees with the 8 that disagrees with them. But my simple point is that this is not a completed task. The report that should be submitted should be a report where everybody that was involved say, yeah, this is what we think that you should be reading. If 1/3 of the people that don't agree with what is being read, then the report has more work to be done. That's all I'm saying.
That's all.
Well, of course, there's work to be done.
Waste the PM time.
That's why. And that's why it's important for a subject like this, where so that everybody have a view. You know, that's a difficult thing to come to a consensus because, you know, everybody got any agendas. So that's why I say it's important for the chairman, whoever the chairman, Mr. Chanona, to come out and educate the public as to what's the disagreements.
Let's hope that would happen.
Right, what's the disagreements, who privy to what give the people. We need information. Stop the hang back and make certain news to get in the public space, and then we don't have the complete version of events. Make we understand, because a lot of people don't understand what the hell is going on there. And information is key. Stop the silence business, man.
There is more work to be done.
That is
definitely
clear.
That we know. That we know.
Clear.
Yeah. There is more sad news in the field of mental health. Apparently earlier today, a mental health patient died in Belize Central Prison by hanging himself. There's not much I'm going to say with this. Again, is why the hell is a mentally ill person in Belize Central Prison?
Did he commit a crime?
He was mentally ill.
But did he commit a crime?
It doesn't matter. He was mentally ill.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, it does not matter. He was mentally ill. If you're mentally ill and you commit a crime, they don't send you to jail. There's places that you go. If we don't have it, it's because we don't want to have it. It's because we don't care to have it.
Who's gonna do the evaluation to
I don't
say
know what the
that?
law. I don't know what the law says pertaining to that. Again, that needs some clarity. It sounds good when you say it, that if a person mentally ill and commit a crime, enough to go to jail. But in the lack of other institutions, where do they go then? Can't left them.
Why do you think there's lack of, if there is a lack of other institution, why do you think that is?
Right, but regardless of that, the point is right now in a real time, if somebody commit a crime, where do they go?
Yeah. So what? Okay, then whatever.
Whether you have the institution or have it not, and why, and if you disagree as to why not, that's not the point. The point is if somebody commit a crime right now at 9:48, where do they go? If the person mentally ill or they go through a mental thing. That's the question, not the real time question. Whether I right, wrong, you go with something where we don't know about, or the real time question is what happens now. And did that person commit a crime? But yeah.
How many? Yeah, but yeah. How many mentally ill people have to die at jail? Got this done not the first, second, or third in just the last couple of years.
Sure, it won't be the last either.
What's the facility?
You even have to go that far. So how many will it take before we realize it's not a oh yeah, it's what are we going to do?
What's the facility though?
Drop the ball.
What's the facility though? There. What kind of care is given there?
The jail?
Yeah. That's another question.
Well, apparently not good care, because if you're going to hang yourself and you're a mentally ill person, they're not giving you the treatment that you need.
Well, I can't speak on that because I don't have the information.
Well, somebody dead, you know.
Yeah, but people hang themselves all the time. Knowing that, so I don't know. Again, there's information where we don't know. Again, we have to grab this information where, we get that headline. I hear it, terrible. But what condition the person was in? Was he on a watch? Did he just up and do it? Nobody never expect it. There's all kind of information where, you know what I mean?
Casale said that's sad to hear. Mental facilities, officers should be patrolling their cells every half an hour.
Yeah, take half an hour for somebody to hang themselves.
Yeah.
But again,
everybody,
the info where we need. Okay, what kind of treatment people get back there? Who they?
At jail?
Yeah, where they have mental issues. What kind of? Maybe you need to sit down with the CEO of the prison and have a broader discussion about what's going on behind there.
You think so?
Yeah, because we now have zero again. No, if we go hunt this information, man, we have to get an investigative part of this too. We go find out.
The first thing we do is say, you got to get these people the hell out of there, because obviously it doesn't work. That's the first.
You need to evaluate them, because everybody's going to say that they're mental.
Right. So
remember what we were saying yesterday about, it's not a blanket thing. You evaluate the level of illness that they have and you deal with them accordingly. But the one thing that remains constant is that if somebody's sick, if they have any other kind of sickness, you're not carried in a jail. Mental illness is a sickness. If you commit a crime and you're mentally ill, it's a sickness. So jail, another thing. And the first genius that said, make me carry in a jail. Should I did a jail? Because who the hell would think that you put mentally ill people, lock them up behind bars, that jail? And every few months, somebody hang themselves, somebody kill themselves, that jail.
No, every few months.
And we still can't get the picture yet.
No, when you say every few months, when that happened back at jail?
I remember it happened to Jules.
A long time though. You say every few months, man.
And
that happened. The next thing happened that that Queen Street.
What I am, yeah. I know they try to defend one system that's broken. I know they try to defend a system that's broken. I had to try to open people's eyes that the system is broken. And the longer we wait to fix it, people are dead. when I have to the dead. You know, so I don't give nobody no blight, no pass, no nothing. The system broke. Fix it.
Well, again, no, difficult thing, because
Well, I would wish that they fix it.
Yeah, again, because we have put things in perspective, because the good old rights come up again in the conversation there. Rights. People's rights. Right? So one group of people could have rights, but then you say, well, that means that every group of people have to have rights, even those who might have mental instabilities. And that's a deep issue.
Do you know what group of people don't have all their rights? Prisoners. They don't have all their rights because the state determined that some of your rights have to be taken away. And the state do that legally. So that means they could do the same for mentally ill people.
The
state could deem that, you know what, for your safety, we need to take away some of your rights so that we could give you the treatment to get you back into society. One mentally ill person very seldom will say, you know what, I need mental treatment.
But so again,
so somebody have to put their foot down and say you will get mental treatment.
But again, these questions. What's the question? The question is, it's not a mental person you just grab and carry in a jail. Did the person commit a crime?
Not sure.
And this I believe, I know America where you have psych wards or in a jail, do certain, a lot of questions. In a jail or prison, do you have psych wards in certain prisons? I don't know.
I think that's an irrelevant question.
No, you have to ask, do they have psych wards in prisons?
Oh, I'm pretty sure they do, because at prison, they have areas where you don't have prisoner, and if you start to go nuts, they evaluate you and say, you know what? We need to take you to a mental health institution because you will be a threat to the rest of the inmates. Bro, there is no way nobody can justify putting somebody that's ill with prisoners.
But did they commit a crime?
Oh gosh, man.
That's the question. You can't not ask that question.
That's your question, Frisco. That's your question.
They have to ask that. Did they commit a crime? If a person does. Somebody just bring it up. Okay, if a person does a crime to a young person, let's say an individual rapes or whatever the thing to a young person, and that's a crime, what do you do with that person? What would society want you to do with a person? You want to know, he mental left alone? No carry in a jail, but he just assault one 8-year-old, let's say.
First of all, nobody say mental left alone. We said we need to have a facility that they could go beside jail. Jail is just a safe, easy way to do it.
But you commit one crime.
Bro, that crime, that's only important to you. That's not important to anybody else. Somebody with a mental illness hung themselves in a police custody.
You could ask any individual and ask them how they feel if an individual commit one crime. Where you put them. Obviously, we don't have one institution for that. The institution is the prison there, one psych ward is at the prison farm, as far as I understand. What does that section do? I don't know. You say you're not comfortable with it. I guess nothing wrong with that, not being comfortable with it. But if you commit a crime, you commit a crime.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Before we could take the break now if you want.
I just want to say big up to President Ramaphosa, who, when he met with Donald Trump from South Africa yesterday, an extremely, extremely melanated fellow, looked at an extremely, extremely white fellow.
No, he wasn't white, he was orange.
Orange. And he said to him, and the dummy didn't even realize he just got insulted. He said, I'm sorry. I don't have a $400 million jet to give you. And Trump didn't even realize that guy just took a dig as I was talking to Ken and he asked me, did I hear this or what? Did I hear? And I tell him, I try not to, man. I'm trying to detox myself.
Yeah, if you're going to play, forgive me, I take it. Man.
So I'm not.
Those United States, boy, I tell you.
I tell you.
They are united.
So you take the plane? Why you take the plane, my brother?
They took the because the drunk Pete Hegseth, the drunkard from Channel 5 who they run the Pentagon now. Naturally, he and Trump must have had a drink. Well, I said Trump not drink, he must have snort or something. But anyway, he had a drink and he said, well, I'm making accept the plane. Any other country would know, any other president would know that is a blatant bribe. The free jet is going to cost the American public $1 billion to retrofit and get out all of the bugs and all of the eavesdropping equipment and the emergency destruct button that Qatar probably left in the plane. And bro, I had to tell you, this is
you know how to get the Trojan horse, you know. Let's give me man.
Yeah,
something.
they got a president. Those United States got a president that's he shills Bibles. He sell crypto coin, he sell tennis, he sell watches were made right there in the United States. Yo, what a joke. What a joke. But we'll be back.
Go ahead, baby, sign the treaty.
That's right. I just tell him, my boy. And then we have to act like it. We have to act. The rest of the world got to act like what he's saying or doing is that important.
Sign the treaty, baby. Right. We'll be right back.
Moms continue to create
Free flower, free flower, free flower. Oh, we ain't get no free flower yet. Man, it's Fridays.
Wow.
23rd day of. All right, there you go. Mix that with some eggs and, yeah. We'll do some flour, Alex.
Cinnamon.
We need some flour right now. Make some bun, bread. For the
Bun, Johnny cake.
yeah. Back in the day, Saturdays used to be about Creole bread and bun.
Still is?
When people used to sell. But nobody sell. People still sell bread, right?
Yes.
What? That's illegal in some places, but in other places it's accepted.
I know a couple of people who still make Creole bread.
Miss Di. Miss Di?
Still make bread for sale.
Okay, yeah.
There's this lady on Boulevard in the evening time.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
we got Vio right over here. Vio make bread every Saturday here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
All
But
right.
there's the people about, you know.
A lot of busy people are about too.
Yes.
And there are a lot of people who don't know how to do it. So
That
You
too.
know what do I name if I had there's some names where they're not really names of people that
mm-hmm.
if we didn't know what the meaning of the word was, it would be a beautiful name. Like you know how they have Katrina, Marina.
Mm-hmm.
What about Latrina? Latrina, if we didn't know what a latrine was, Latrina would be a beautiful name. Yes, I
Lat-
tell you. All right. Like, you know what? Another nice omelette. Omelette. If you
Mm-hmm.
didn't know omelette was an egg, come here, omelette. I'm talking to you, my dear. Yes, yes.
Car-
Calendar also, yes. Mm-hmm.
Cardi B say the pan name is sister Hennessy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of people name them pick me after drinks. Alizé.
Yeah,
Um,
champagne.
I know I name Alien Beerum, but I never said that. Yeah, that name was not a good name.
I don't know what a Hennessy though. Alizé not too bad.
Hennessy.
What's the other
But
one?
what about
Champagne.
champagne?
Yeah,
Uh,
champagne. You
I
have
know.
champagne.
I
champagne.
mean, if you're 25,
Uh,
champagne is song bad, but if you're 5 years old and you call it champagne, I don't know.
Well,
right? I tell you. What was the name that we said that nobody have when they born, that when they grow up, they get it? What was the name again? No, Shantae or something like that. You know, no kid when he Shantae until they get like teenagers, then it's all Shantae,
Correct.
Shantae.
That would be one right there, champagne. Like, I don't know, somebody named champagne for real?
No?
yeah, people name
But
champagne.
we gone through country names, Africa, London, Asia, China,
Egypt.
China, Paris. Yes.
Yeah.
People in Egypt?
Remember the
Yes, Egypt. We got a girl in
yes,
Belize, right? That cricket in Egypt.
yes, people. I know.
Yep.
A
One
girl.
girl named Kenya, one named Brooklyn.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing I like with Brooklyn, every time she walk in, she go, Brooklyn in the hills. Yes, man.
Remember the in a Mandala one time Mandela came to visit Belize and they love Belize, so they named their daughter Belize.
Yes.
No, you can't make that slide. That nice, but groove where you go. In Brooklyn.
Brooklyn
Brooklyn in the hills. That's right. Always making a scene.
That is ghetto.
Yo,
Yo, Brooklyn
last
in
night,
the house.
I was scrolling last night, bro, and I saw a picture that as I saw this picture, I thought about me and you.
Yeah,
28,
I
30
do wonder
years
why this
by now.
picture the float wrong.
Yes, and I scroll on for try and find one Lisa picture, one whole and I couldn't find
Is that
none.
Bert
So I
and
figured
Lisa?
We stay
Lisa
forever
must
young.
yeah, it would be forever beautiful. But Lexi up there?
Yeah.
Lexi, please show the picture of the morning stew
better don't 12 o'clock
2045.
too.
Yes, the morning stew 2045 with Mr. Frisco and the Groove. And Lisa Love was out on assignment that day, but we look for she picture too. But yeah. But
There
all
you
right,
go.
there it is. No, right away I see people asking, but who the Groove and who the Frisco? In my mind, to me, I would have to say I may look kind of like Ernie-ish, and Frisco may look kind of Bert-ish.
Yeah.
I would
But
say
everybody
that.
that said that,
No.
everybody said I look like Bert. And
Who
ain't
that?
no way I look like
Who that
Bert.
Bert? Who that Bert? The wrong face
Bert
one?
got the one with the leaf funny hair top, the top.
No, man, I the one with the full head
The
of
taller
hair.
one, the first one with the turtleneck.
That groove.
Yes, that's the Bert.
Turtleneck, that groove.
No,
No,
that's
the
you.
turtleneck
No,
that you. I
turtleneck.
think I look like the drunk Mexican next door.
No, man.
Yes.
You know,
Well,
25,
anyway.
you that guy with the turtleneck. That your face.
Mix.
I am
my
not
picture.
seeing that.
That my picture, and I say no.
Look
Right,
like groove.
I see Frisco as Bert and Steve as Ernie.
I got face groove got more rectangle
That's the way they
face.
say. Yeah. That's the way they say. Oh, Ellen Sue just messenger me too, and Ellen Sue said, Malaysia is a nice word. And okay, I had suggested this before, chlamydia. I
Oh,
think chlamydia
Lord
is a
have mercy.
beautiful name
Oh,
for
my
a baby girl.
Oh,
Come
hell
here,
no.
chlamydia. Please bring your sister gonorrhea.
Oh, my
Where's
God.
herpes? Herpes,
No
come here.
gonorrhea.
Yes. Where's gonorrhea? Come here, jaundice.
Oh, my God. Come here,
Yes.
chlamydia. Oh, Lord. No, okay,
Yes.
but, all right. The point is, if you would never know what it was, it never made a song bad.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
didn't
We
know
don't
what it
know what it
was.
was.
All right. You have a point, though.
Chlamydia.
You do have a point, you know. Come here, chlamydia.
Come here, chlamydia. Please bring your sister gonorrhea with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody said, actually, Ronald says memory is a name.
Yes, he says memory. Good
Yeah.
morning, you know.
I know
Remember
a
we used to
memory,
say
if I'm not
thanks for the
mistaken, or two.
memories?
I have a couple memories.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we know
Me?
you do.
Spoon, I said,
We, Groove, we know you do.
Spoon, I said, I throw that picture make we look good.
Whatever,
Oh,
sir.
gosh, man.
Mine, you know,
That's
Spoon
right.
as well. The picture could very well be you, you know.
Yes, we look for a Spooner's picture if you continue.
All right.
I mean, when the Spooner's birthday, the hardest thing to find a picture of Spooner's, I think there's one picture of Spooner's where they float boat. And now here and G Mike. Yeah, I think I'm here and G Mike or something.
They to the bombale.
Yeah. Like I also said, if I ever had twins, I'd have named them Lo and Behold or Verily, Verily. Something like that, you know. Yes. Come here, lo and behold. The Lord has spoken.
You put above and beyond.
All right. So, okay, yeah. All right. What would be some good twin names? That's a good one, Lo and Behold.
Uh-huh. This
Above and
and that.
beyond.
Well, you just had the picture up, Bert and Ernie. Well, man. Like,
Above and beyond. Yeah, good twin names. What a be. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who said what? Champagne, Hennessy, and Alizé strip club names. Of course.
Of course, what I mean. They grew up rich. Anyway.
What about for twins, heavenly and earthly? Or heavenly and earth?
Man.
Heavenly and honor?
Yep. What about good and evil? Come here, good and evil.
Man.
Or you have to say good and evil.
Yes, evil.
Evil. Yeah, man.
What about prince and princess?
Yeah, but I tell you, you have to understand that names gone really crazy.
I would not do that.
Yeah.
I would not set my children up at all like that.
Yeah, man. You have to set them up in, like, if you're last, remember Eddie Money? I'd have named my son Cash.
Cash money.
Yes, Cash Money or Dirty.
Dirty money, man. It's terrible.
Dirty money.
Terrible it is. Terrible.
Yeah, that's a good name right there, Lee. Seri.
Uh-huh.
Ceremony.
Ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. I'll take a dirty turn down the Free Flower Fridays.
To it we go.
Yeah, man. I tell you, it doesn't take long for us to swerve off.
So I'm trying to find the spot where it says, according to the Ministry of Health, according to them, they seem to have the measles thing in a kind of contained. That might have been in yesterday's news. Not yesterday, the day before.
Who?
The Ministry of
Health.
Yeah.
So that would be a good thing, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten your shot lately?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. But yeah, that was said because you know we're moving into next week. It's the Agriculture and Trade Show.
Mm-hmm.
And,
next weekend.
You wouldn't want it to be a major, a spread event.
Yo.
So they did say that might have been in the day before's news. Yeah, but I do remember reading that. So if that's the case, then well, that's great. That's great. All right.
Well, I'll tell you something. It's just very, I think that there's certain things that happen in a celebrations. There are certain things where people realize after a while, oh, this that a draw, this that a thing we pull the crowd, you know.
Yeah. So, get back to it.
Let's.
The gentleman from Running W.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't heard from your guy for a minute. Groove?
Who that?
The minister. We haven't heard
Really?
from the minister. And this pig thing was put out a couple of weeks now. This is circulated. I haven't heard from the minister. He's been mum for a minute.
Well, actually, there's no mum. Me talk about sugar, and then they take me out of sugar. And I want to start to talk about pork because I don't want to take me out of pork.
And then the question comes up about what you've been saying, food security. How important is food security? If people are saying, well, they can't control it, are we saying, so what's in place? I made a run joke yesterday when I say I need a guy like Trump to say, all right, stop all this crap. Make Belize great again. But no, it nearly seems like an half a joke. No, you have to take it serious because what are we saying? What are we saying?
Yes,
That we want to send out everything because more money there are no food security in the country?
I'm glad to see that.
What is that?
I'm glad to see that 3 days after the statement was made, you finally realized that it was a subtly profound statement that needs to be delved into more deeply. But that's true. It's anything.
The man
that
is
got
saying,
the
look, we
food
don't got no
security.
ham for Christmas. That would it.
Yes,
right.
yes. This is a much bigger story
So
than
a
we
big
realize.
issue, brother. How we talk about, oh, well, we can't control it because so we the
What?
we the rare pigs for the outside market and none the home and we can't control that.
Mm-hmm. That don't make sense to me.
So there's something wrong in that statement there, the way that to go. No, man, we can't send out more than what we have. If we don't have enough to send out, then you can't send out. And we can't control that. That's what we say.
Mm-hmm.
You know the Rasta man talk about sending out all the pig there still, but hey. Loud the swine. Loud the swine. Yeah, I mean, no, but, you know, that was a serious thing. If that is a statement that is being made, that we have no say in things produced locally, that we don't have sufficient for the local market because, well, the outside. So then what's the benefits of going homegrown? This is the conversation we have when tariffs and all of this happen. This conversation come up again about being self-sustained and things like that. But if you're self-sustained and you make things home, but the man then ship out everything. It's a lot of discussion last year about, well, this is going out and that go out and big money. But then what happened at the local market? What happened at the local scene? So they send out, beef gone up. They send out, no pork no there. Oh Lord, that's some banana. No pig no there. So the wrong with the equation? Yes, people make money.
Still sending out.
People make money to send out. But then what are the benefits home? What are the benefits home? If at home, if you produce something at home, the idea that product will be cheap. But where you say the product, they go up and up and up and up because they send it out. So the wrong with that equation there. And I have for the minister at all. Silent with this pig thing here. Silent with this pig thing here that they say, well, we don't have enough for the local market. That is wild. Very interesting. All right. Where did Sir Groove disappear to? Tell me.
Me don't know.
Man, try buying 2 pig?
Maybe the pig man came.
Yeah. So yeah, So and that's what he said. Pork that one of the big sellers at the agri. Everybody love them thing. They think sell. Lisa, we know what it is. Them things sell.
Yeah.
The sausages, the pork sausages.
Yep. People stand in line.
So he said, well, yeah, you have a commitment to local markets, or as a market like, people, stores, I guess.
Yes. His
And so
regular
you know,
week for
shot the
people.
stores,
Right?
you know, for agri.
Mm-hmm.
So agri have to do it out, you know. The appalling thing, I know they all don't have none for agri. The takeaway is that there's a shortage which could affect one simple thing like one function, one event.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So some people say they go there just for that,
still,
for his
yeah,
stuff.
But I don't know. Funny business that. Funny business that. So we don't have enough. How you fix it? I don't know. All right. So where we at?
I want the boy to come back in.
I didn't know where go with this.
I have something to tell him.
Do tell if it's juicy.
Well, they said that the judge temporarily blocked Trump's move to bar Harvard from enrolling international students.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
In fact, if I write the payday. leave him right there.
The man will come back on fire.
Yeah. So yeah.
Fire.
It was 21 deportees, 21. So there were all kind of numbers, but it's 21.
Mm-hmm.
And Belize lost their mind yesterday because the sky is falling. Cremelo.
Hello.
Yeah, man, what's up?
Hello.
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 Yeah, man, what up?
Who there, Frisco?
Yeah, man, now listen to the radio.
You gotta lower your
Alright.
television.
This is your good ballet.
The song familiar?
This is your good ballet. It was announced that the diaspora, this is especially for me and you,
Uh-huh.
it was announced by a minister that the diaspora contribute $2 million a year, I think, or whatever it is, right?
Might be more than that. I don't know.
We had three.
Listen to the phone. Don't worry about the radio about it.
You gotta turn it
Yeah.
down.
We had three international music festivals when no diaspora musicians came in. You check that out?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about the radio, man. Take off the radio. Listen to the phone.
There's something.
We're coming in now and with the raised money right here in Belmopan,
You know, I would have, Lisa.
and we are raising
Uh-huh.
money for
Yeah.
I don't know what.
You sound like
But
Ben.
still,
Yes, it is.
musically,
Ben, listen to your phone. Take off the radio. Take off the TV.
musically, the majority of the musicians are international musicians.
Uh-huh. Here you.
Think about it. Talk to you later.
All right.
All right, Mr. McCoy.
Mr. McCoy, yes. That's my buddy right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Man can dance, that I know.
Well, that's why I said the man made it the last time. I said, yeah, true. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, got that interesting. I don't know how you twist that one wrong. The minister said that the primary goal for the festival is to drive economic activity in the tourism sector. So that was the explanation. Because he was asked about making a profit on the event. He says, well, the profit costs X amount, whatever, 1 million. But the activity generated about 13 million. I don't know where you grab them figures from. And they might be accurate. So, yeah. The idea of it generate activity in the tourism sector. But the primary goal, according to Minister Marla. No, you know, you can't, if you're in a business there, you say, I can't disagree, you know what I mean, Liz? Right? So, but on the other end, some believe that we need some more, you know, local acts, but, you know, the minister said that that's not the purpose of the show, the purpose of it. I don't know if you hear me. Hello? Get some feedback here. Somebody say something?
Are they hear you?
All right, good. Let's make sure I did the work. Yeah. So, yeah, couple of other things with that. So, what do you take on that, group? We never did discuss that with you. You know, the minister said that the primary goal of it, you know, generate activity.
Yeah.
And so that means mission completed. The idea, the show that us want tool rather than if you do all the nice things where I want show do. For those who want to perform, you know, that's not the primary goal. What's the take on that?
Primary goal. Yeah.
You said they make 13, you said they generate $13 million of activity around the weekend.
They generated $13 million worth of activities.
Yeah. In the industry, tourism, the restaurants, the hotels.
Well, I mean, that's one thing where that is up for debate. That is up for interpretation, like with anything else. But let's take it for granted. They make $13 million. All right, beautiful. So then, if you realize that the cry from this thing begun is that they shot our artists and stuff like that, in more ways than one, in playing time, in paying them the same kind of money and stuff like that. I know it's pay $25,000 to an artist where no value, but if you'd pay $25,000 to bring one Jamaican artist there, then I would assume Super G to make $25,000 too. Is what I'm saying.
I get you. You're saying that that's not the purpose of the show, though.
No. But what I'm saying, this is where you see. Bro, we could get into semantics. We could get into semantics and wordplay, but the truth of the matter is, if the show is to generate income and action, it did that. But if you find out that from the time the show starts, the one kickback that you've had, the only thing that's been the blowback is that we feel Belizean artists are being treated unfairly. And if you to make $13 million, treat them fairly.
Exactly.
Well, that's another discussion about that. Yeah. Plus, when we like if a Super G or go perform outside, and I know they charge more than where they would charge, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, it's based on how relevant you are where you are. So if you ain't go cross, like if you go to the mall, I know you're not charge where you charge that Belize. They have to pay the price for it. If Chatamal really want a Super G or want, you know, somebody else. But yeah, the show itself and the breakdown and the artist part of it, there's always debate among that point. The other thing you said,
I understand that promoter.
Go through.
No, I say I understand promoters' purpose is to make money. And the only thing that, again, like I would say, the only way that our artists want to get the props and the respect they deserve is if we give them the respect here at home. And when artists come from foreign, and you know they hear about Super G, you know, they know about Super G. And when they come here and they say how we would deal with Super G, you know, that enough for their mind, they say that's what Super G value. And when they come and they tell Super G, boy, I make $25,000 for Koya, Super G should have said, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, me too. You know, you shouldn't come and say, boy, I make 5, I make 10, or whatever, you know?
Well, as far as I know how it works is you tell them what the price where you charge.
Right. I was about to say, don't you tell them what is it that you charge, and then
if Super G or any other artist give them price. Your price is based on what you think you're worth.
Yeah.
So then they just want to give Super G money and say, Super G, you want to get one letter and he has said anything, this is where I charge. So you can't really put that on nobody if that's the way you say you charge.
So if somebody come and say they get more than that, that's what they charge, and
That's
the
what they
person who's
charge.
doing whatever show
Right.
said, I can do that, because you have the right to say yeah or nay. I can't do that, or I can.
Right.
That's another good name for twins, yeah or nay?
Year and a So what Ben was talking about is the lack of diaspora musicians.
Mm-hmm.
But then that would be as to then you have to bring in relevance. How relevant are the artists outside coming in? But you know that the whole promotion thing, yeah, but you know where that you know that get that kind of the problem with what some of the Belizeans may say is it wasn't the money, it was the treatment at the event. I think that may issue 1 year. It wasn't the
that
money.
was an issue. I remember that issue.
Yeah, it was
But
the
we know
treatment.
this is true,
The
bro.
general said, boy, how me can't get so and so and so and so, and next man they get so and so, and they handle me like that.
Yeah. And that is exactly what I'm saying. It don't fall upon the money, but like I said, when the other artists come and then they enough for them tent and then got for them drinks and thing, and for we top star, one where pa my tent there, where pa my drinks there, where pa.
And you know where that come from?
Then,
I'll tell you where that come
Uh-huh.
from. And got some individuals and got to run the show. In a then the individual mind, then they self-bias, then they self-not look down upon the Belizean musician.
then I know the job.
Then they
It's a little something.
have their only internal thing. And so what happened, how it play out, that was a reflection of how they see it. Because they never see it that by the general need so and so and so. Just like the other one. They may see it different. They see it wider than the big man. They got some man that roll wrong with that
You
interpretation.
get starstruck. You get starstruck.
Yeah, that's what man they
And
believe that way.
Then I realize that
We have
half
stars
of the
right here.
artists, half of the artists where they choir, when in the home that for them place, they could walk up and down the street and nobody bloody care. They just big, yeah. You know, so that's the same thing.
That's the nature of the
guys
game.
like that, yeah.
Plus,
So,
and then they might say too, well, and you could always go back to it like this. And now, you hire, you want a certain entertainer, band group, wherever, forever. You know, the contract, that's the way the contract they say. So, where the general and you have to do know that, you know, if they contract, say this is what I want. They don't just,
This is
you know what
what
I'm
I
saying?
want.
So, they don't just get in that. That the contract, the contract, they say, I need a tent, I need X amount of thing, and so, boom. And you sign off, and the moment they think no, they in there when the artist perform, you could get sued. Because you sign on to it, that why this contract say, so Alizé and champagne need for up on the table. So sometimes a contract. So where we musicians have to do that, boy, well, you know what? In the contract, this is where we want to. So that's sometimes a matter, you have to up the game. You have to up your game and say, boy,
Right.
that where the man they want, we need that too. No, when you come with that no, that if they accept your contract, I say, boy, you want too much, yeah, all right.
Well, you
That is
gotta
not a-
keep your standards too.
Huh?
Keep your standards.
Yeah, well, there you go.
If you know that's what you want or you deserve, stick to it.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna come along who's gonna rate you as much as you rate yourself, and
I
give
don't
you.
think that, I think that there's very few people that believes will look at our artists and entertainer the way they look at outside artists and entertainers. I have always felt, me personally, that when I met Super G and when I met Maho Bob and my man like that, to this day, me that get in top billing and get in all of the champagne and I get none to the foreign entertainer will come. Because, my mind, that's how I see them. But a lot of people here don't see them like that. They see our artists as entertainment for an event when it happened. When it done, go about your business. That's it. We don't look at them and if you sit up on the street, boy, see Miami there, boy, see Ray-Ban. We not do that kind of thing. We only think of them as artists when we have an event.
Well, that's kind of the nature
Not
of the
all,
business. That's the nature of the business. I mean, again, you're local. We've seen, when it become, we're not local, you're local,
Mm-hmm.
And we see some man come from foreign when they big. But they're not Belizean, but commingle in Belize and become regular as hell. All the star down gone. Because you come mingle right in at the local scene and you become local and you start get treated as such. I've seen that. I don't want to call him name, but right?
Well, I was about to drop a name, but one person who I saw that way was a guy who Krem had brought in one time. He came and he settled right in. He, loved chicken sausage. And I was like, okay. We could have given him chicken sausage and he was good.
No, I talk about how people treat you.
Yeah, and I'm telling you how you come in and settle right in.
Okay. Yeah, second lean, but as a second lean and you become the local scene, all of a sudden now you don't know top billing. Cremelo.
Yes, sir. Good morning, guys.
Yeah, what up?
Top billing.
I experienced that, or I seen that for myself live about 2 years ago. That same year when they had the basketball games going on at the Civic Center for the U19s, they had the festival at Belize City with that lady, what's her name? Not Macadamian, but the other lady from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. But
that was Spice.
I'm gonna be. What's her name?
Spice.
Yeah, Spice. Yeah, I went to that show. I was back and forth from the basketball game. I went to the show with my homeboys and my homegirls. But anyway, I'm in the VIP section and everything. I'm talking to a couple of artists. You're looking at Bug Out Saran and these other artists in Belize City. They ran them off the stage in 5 minutes. They give them 5 minutes and they off and everything. And you can tell they're upset about the way they're being treated behind the stage because they don't get their VIP treatment. They just walk in the door and got to do what they got to do and go back out. While the big artist gets the VIP treatment and everything, But the reason why the Belizean artists don't speak out, because if they speak out, then they won't get fed again. If they protest or talk about their contract, they will never get jobs again. So they hold everything back, but they are getting slaved, my boy. But anyway, AKA Casare, I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, there's been discussion in the scene about getting a contract. Even DJs, several DJs are like start getting a contract out. Of what? Because nobody not pay you no mind if in a contract. If you're in a contract as to what you want and they sign off on it. I mean, a simple thing like payment, you go do a dance and man tell you about boy I never make it, What that got to do with me?
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I came, I did my time, I did what I was supposed to do. Pay up.
But that happen on the local scene, that beat down there always try to occur. So, a lot of discussion used to depend association and then contracts. I don't know how, I don't think you pick up traction. Those who do it, do it. Those who don't. But yeah.
Yeah.
One other hot thing where the man say, I often bring up the other day, is I'm going to talk about the basketball. So right now I got the PBBL, but the minister said as far as the Ministry of Sports, they want to bring back semi-pro. Now, I don't know what you think about that one, Groove, because this league and then he said like, no, don't worry about this league, we the talk about semi-pro. I got nothing to do with that. What do you think about that one,
Well, hey, que sera.
No, man.
Spooner says same thing with Bob Marley. He did not get the respect from Jamaica or the Caribbean till after his Bob Marley Live album at the Lyceum went viral in the UK, then Europe. Yeah, everybody know that. That's true, that white people were Bob Marley's biggest fans first. When he left Jamaica, white people embraced him. So, yeah.
So you're saying you don't normally get your accolades from your locals?
No, but what happened? You get your boost. Your local area is what give you the boost so that other people could notice. and you take off from there. But we don't even give the boost. Oh, a lot of our producers and promoters, they know what is the right thing to do. But because a lot of the artists don't know what the right thing is, instead of showing the artist, yo, bro, them bally over there, they do this. So you know what? Even though you never asked for it, they do it for you, but next
So
time,
for
yeah,
next time.
yeah. So instead of teaching them or showing them or getting any
They
respect,
prefer to leave them ignorant.
prefer to leave them that way.
Some of that's true, but there's a level of responsibility both ways. Some people could try telling them what to do and they refuse to do it. You can say, by this, we don't need to do. They refuse to do it. You can't help somebody when no one want to help them. So there's a lot of, this way, that direction. As in anything, you got your ups and downs. But I think for the most part, the Belize and musicians, where they do their thing, I think Belize population small, and can't get headway at Belize and not make money, yeah. Belize too small. And that's why some musicians seek out bigger markets. That's why Burn not there. The market too small. If everybody take Burn, Burn could have started one real, what you call it, Groove? Agency?
Yeah.
As to how it's done.
Marketing agency.
Right. You got the talent, I'll market it for you.
Yep.
Because sometimes that's all you need, one proper marketing scheme. Because, the try to navigate that in Belize while, like what Ernestine said, while, guess what? Bills are for real.
Many artists...
Bills not for real.
Many artists have side jobs, Cardi B, I think, a waitress before somebody find her. And a lot of artists make hits and no make no more hit, and they end up to go to a car wash, go work. A couple of years later, boom, another hit come. So a lot of artists have double two jobs. But again, I think that when you know something, you could tell your character by what you do with what you know. Because if I know something that could better Lisa Love, but I keep it to myself, I am a real a-hole. But if I show Lisa Love, yo, babes, something, this is how, this thing work, or this is how you should do it, I'm at least making her aware of what you are worth. But if I continue dealing with her like, worth nothing, it's just one real douchebag move for me. I think that we need to help one another as we move.
Well, I think there are those who do get one shot, but again, the market is small. Events happen very few and in between where people could live off of it. Music not sell like that. The artists can complain that even the people who responsible for pay them, when they put the stuff online. Big Buju Bantan, who bigger than Buju Bantan, they tell you, like the distribution system, because it's curvy. Right? So that's another thing where musicians are for the battle right now. They make a move for musicians, I believe, go through the system. Everybody said, no, but I'm not there with that system. They're not make no money for me. And it makes some sense. And the people in the office, they drive wrong in a Bima, so. So I don't struggle all the way around. I said, Buju Bantan, of all the people, who bigger than Buju? They tell her, yo, the people then are, the big agencies out there, the big lands, the parasites. So, I struggle all the way around. Anyway, I got to take a break. But I tell you, I see some show, right, with someone in youth where they sing. And I saw the crowd go on there like, yo, I surprised.
Why are you surprised?
Because somebody sang there I didn't even knew. But I watched some video and I saw the crowd go on with their youth and song. I can't look and say, boy, I believe on the support their youth. Because, yo, how the crowd did go on. I know they sang there where I didn't even know. Some of the artists I didn't even know because they don't come wrong neither too. You check? They don't come wrong neither. Then they choose to do it one different way. But the crowd, when you sit there and go, I say, boy, respect to that. They might sing, but I don't want to hear about gunshot this and gunshot that, but the crowd they going bad.
Yeah. I don't know if maybe it's because Tony know to do it, or maybe it's because I know to do it as much as I used to. But it seemed to me that we know that across the country, like we know to showcase Belizean music, like Belizean
That's
music,
half of them
like
can't play.
the Belizean music fall like 2-3 songs in between or
Cause you
10
can't
songs
play it,
break. Yeah, but some of them, I think that I remember there was a time when we hear an artist and the song we want to play it, but you can't. We tell the artist, yo, bro, take out that word or edit that, or we do it and we play it. But I think that now, instead of doing that, we just bypass altogether, you know? And that's everybody's fault. That's the artist's fault where I make music where you can't play it on the air. And it's the DJ's fault for saying, well, if you want to make it so, I know I try.
Well, why would I?
Push it out there anyway.
You got
Yeah,
responsibility.
exactly.
No, we can't usurp people responsibility. You want your thing play on radio, you have to bring on radio. Ready? If you don't care about it, if you
It's
don't
your
care,
responsibility.
you know
if I know many times when I'm a DJ and I hear a song where I like and it have curse words in it, I want to take it up because I like the song. You know, I like the song. So, you know.
we do. I did one the other day. For your art. I think you're the little blanket thing, things that happen in a different corners separately. And maybe enough, maybe enough fair for the layout the blanket, cause everything is the same thing. John
like
sent me the song right there, so they got one piece. No, not that one. The next one. He had one word where I got and I edit it because it worth the rest of the song worth it.
Fair play.
So it does happen in different corners, but not a song where that straight up I kill you, shoot you in your face, blah 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 blah. That's the way they try to tell you. I don't watch a youth them on the stage. That's the way they sing, you know. And the crowd they go on bad. Obviously that never play on nobody radio station or TV station. But the crowd they go on bad. They know every word.
Underground.
Right. That's how I try to tell you. That's the way they choose to sing. And they choose to sing that type of music there. And then whoever they follow that, they follow that. So what we could do? Nothing. I surprised at it. I impressed by it and all. When I see the video there, then some man don't even know them, but then they go on up. When they get hired for play at the park event.
Yeah.
I know me hired, So I mean, things happening. I live in different avenues and crevices where we might not privy to. And then the new system right now, but the new thing. But we gotta take a break. We'll be right back.
Castellet says, when Byrne says he's the #1 selling artist in Belize, believe me, Byrne know how to sell
He means
himself by selling his music on the streets of Mexico, taking pictures with girls besides other things he do there. Part of our cruise in Los Angeles before. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Byrne is a marketer. We know.
He market himself.
As being a marketer. But what happened, Byrne has a goal in mind that he's working towards. A lot of artists just want to sell their album now. They're not working toward a goal. They didn't set a goal that they look at every day and said, this is where I'm trying to reach. I think Byrne did that.
Yep. See, Byrne now I show that I did the host one show. I said, boy, Byrne. Dress up.
Better get around, man.
Dress up.
And the man still can't
without
afford
the shirt,
button.
though.
All the money where they make, he can't afford button.
We'll be right back. Free flower. Give me some flower, man.
Yeah, man. Chuck.
Stone on the flower. Blah, blah.
For 15 years.
Right. 2 minutes before the 7-Eleven. It's 5 minutes after 11 o'clock, man. On a Friday, what's for lunch? Everybody want to know.
What's for lunch today?
What's for lunch on a Friday? Yeah, let's see.
Neck and back, white rice, fried plantain.
Yeah.
Fried plantain. You have any coleslaw right there?
No coleslaw, just neck and back. As a matter of fact, we rich, we don't say neck and back. We say below the head and behind the front of the chicken.
No, that's not a bad idea at all. Once you got plantain.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good chew.
Neck and back.
When I buy neck and back, I get neck and back by the crate, you know, when the chicken truck pass.
Yeah.
They're not expensive.
No.
How much is it?
I think they're what, like $20-something or something like that.
Must even less though. Yeah, must even less.
Less than that, yeah, less than that.
Yeah, but you can work that though. I don't
Yes,
mind
but
at
we
all.
know that there are some people who eating neck and back is beneath them. It is beyond.
No.
They cannot eat the chicken
Oh, yeah?
foot and the chicken neck. Me, I suck the toenail off of them foot.
Yeah.
No, take the nail off. But
Take the nail off, but yeah, I might eat.
Well,
I'll break down a chicken foot for you, boy. I need chicken.
oh yes, definitely.
yeah, I can do that. I just don't like to clean all of that. Though.
I could eat chicken foot right down to the 3 lean knuckles in each toe. That's right.
And then you bite off that's like the little crown thing you bite that off.
Yes, yeah, I like the gristle part. I don't know if I had tendons or what.
Yeah. All right, there it is. And the best time to answer a call is 7-Eleven, baby.
What you mean?
Who is this?
Me don't know.
Carmelo?
Yes, greetings, brother Frisco and Groove.
What's going on,
Sister
right?
Mona Lisa Love. I hear only they talk about food, but you're not supposed to do power 3-day fast, fruits fast.
No, it's not. It hasn't started as yet.
With the fast slowly.
So I don't know how you talk about neck and back and they say, look here, you didn't have to pay for that. You just go to Majestically, right at the entrance of the restaurant front of Old City Hall, and when the truck come and bring the chicken to the restaurant, you give it neck and back free to all the people there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, every day when the truck on there, earlier like around 10:30, 11, they bring chicken to the Lee restaurant where they are Chinese restaurant where they need Chongqing. So all the people that stand up out there because they give them one bag and they come back every day, all the time, chicken pie every day free.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's like,
No.
that's like oxtail. People never used to
No.
eat that.
Go to Health, Frisco. If you get on 3 days fruits fast, you don't have to worry about the chicken and the, what you call it, the sausage and the stick. But if you eat fruits, I mean, if you eat palm fruits, I recommend grape.
Oh.
If you eat grape, if you eat 3 times a day, the 3 times you eat grape, trust me, you'll not regret it.
Really?
But yeah, grape. But if you I hear you mention fruit juice, no. Better you chew the fruit, no worry about juice. When you chew the fruit better, you get the fiber, everything that you need in your body.
Yep.
I 65. My waistline only got because for many years I did fast. I learned 1 meal a day, then I got to 2 meal a day because of age. But from 1980 to 2025, my waistline only gone up 2 inches.
Man.
Sure.
Because of my fast, though I keep, you know. A lot of things I don't deal with. White flour, bleach rice, bleach barley, white sugar, I don't deal with none of that. Bleach flour, no. I have to be whole wheat flour, otherwise I don't want to. Yeah. But anyway, so I surprised Frisco the tabo all kind of fried plantain.
I forget about it to do that.
No, don't forget. Let's see why.
But anyway, guys, if I don't get a chance to call you again, enjoy your weekend.
Yes, sir.
If you drink, don't drive. But if you drink, invite.
All right.
Oh, what that way?
If you drink, don't drive, but if you drink, invite. All right. There you go. All right, Rob.
Story time that lady made a holla grape. Remember that? Lady out there holla grape. Remember that? And somebody said, Miss, you know what I mean? Lady said, Miss, you know what I mean? Rape. He said, no, it was a bunch of them.
Grapes. I mean, I would love to have grapes every day, but damn expensive.
It's expensive.
Yes. Yeah, you prefer the seedless or the regular grape?
I am proud to say I like my grapes without the seed.
Yes. When I was first in my relationship at my age, Miss still loved me. She used to peel my grapes. Well, you don't peel my grapes no more. You just say, wow, my grape? I say, yes, I dash it in my mouth. I tell her, you know, I peel it for me.
You know, so got the seed for you?
You know, so, no, you used to do that a lot. But anyway, watch out, there's a food here.
Who sent that up?
That we just sent up. That is described as macaroni, a tuna macaroni salad.
Okay.
But the thing that I see that the bread back when they got wrong, the tuna macaroni salad.
Those are croutons.
That is bread back. That is bread. You can have what you want. That's the bread.
That ain't even a whole toast bread, but
that's not even a whole toast. That's the bread back. Anyway, I don't know.
How much you think that meal cost?
$30.
Can you show it up?
About $30.
Can you show it up?
Where they pay for, I know the taste. They pay for the square plate.
Presentation.
They leave it a garnish where you got up there.
Yeah.
Guys, that bread back. I know bread back when I say it.
That's a lovely. You have to give me a real high tech name. If you're the the chef. Describe this meal so that I could pay me $30, $35.
Let's show it. Can you show it, please?
Oh yeah, I gotta watch it.
In front of you, you had the pan-seared garlic bread back, along with $1.99 elbow macaroni and $2.15 a pound tuna, garnished with 1 sliver of tomato and a pinch of parsley. The most expensive
expensive thing on this plate
Is the plate.
The plate. The plate. Yes. So we shall charge you
Good morning to you all.
$5.95 for the food and $25 for the plate.
All right, there you go. What you going done?
Good morning. Good morning.
What up?
Good morning.
Morning, Edgar.
Okay, listen to me. I have noticed that the young and the old today, they love horror movies. I see in the TikToks and all this thing, you see a lot of horror, cruel shows are being made. I said to myself, what has happened to Belize that they are afraid or refrain from showing real movies about Belize, of these big fires that Belize have had, these heavy hurricanes, tidal waves, to educate our people. You know, our people are very much still lost about reacting in case of a problem. And I said this because I remember not too very long ago when Guatemala threatened to invade Belize. The people got panic and they began to abandon their homes right there in the Western District because they were not aware of how to face danger. I know that when hurricanes come or threatening Belize, the people refuse to come out. They are jolly riding all over the place because they have not been told what are the dangers of a storm and many other dangers that face us. Our people are totally ignorant of what danger is. And we are seeing it in Belize. For example, you hear that there is an area where a shooting is going on. Why should you go to that area if you don't have to? These are the things that Belizeans have to be made aware of, things that can happen to them, and be prepared. In Scout, the first thing they tell you is your motto. Your motto for Scout is be prepared. And so should every Belizean be aware of this, of these dangers. We are approaching a hurricane. They won't start to nail the zinc until the hurricane is at 10 miles away. Mm-hmm. This is something that should be a rehearsal every day. People, look at your roof. If there's a few nails, nail them. Hurricane season is coming. Your window, you have no hinges. Why put one piece of board over it so that the hurricane will... No, they wait until the very last moment to both take care of their properties or even to move. I have been telling Belizeans over and over, the road to Halova is one of the first that is flooded and the one on the western road. I experienced that myself. I lived there for 50 years in Belize. And so people should be told, don't wait until they put the two reds before you start to prepare to move. And this is a rehearsal that is very important, should be taken serious. To tell the people the dangers, how you can be stranded, how you can drown, as so many have drowned, and the dangers of flying zincs, flying debris that can go right to your belly. These are the things that I think schools should also make so that people are aware of how fragile we humans are, especially those living in the coast, and even ourselves up there. Floods. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
All right, then, Hector.
Right.
Thank you.
John Hector Wong.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right, it's 17 minutes past the hour. The other day we told you that the UK, France, and Canada warned Israel about their attacks and that further actions could be taken. Israel Prime Minister has launched a blistering attack on UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer and leaders of France and Canada, saying that they had effectively said they want Hamas to remain in power. No, actually, I don't want Hamas to win right about now, to say the truth. He also accused Starmer, Emmanuel Macron, and Carney of siding with mass murderers, rapists, baby killers, and kidnappers. That right there, that description right there, listen to me carefully. Mass murderers, rapists, baby killers, and kidnappers. That sounds like the IDF. That sounds like Benjamin Netanyahu and the IDF. Mass murderers, rapists, baby killers, and kidnappers. So anyway, that's what he was saying. And yeah, history will hopefully vindicate us quickly.
We're living in the upside down.
Telling you.
Horsemen the ride.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, boy.
Want to believe? Yeah. All right, let's go to hell. I mean,
Go to hell.
go to hell.
Is it a me going there? I don't know why I'm going there.
I thought I was in there earlier this week, yeah.
Yeah.
The oven was on and it's like, ding. What happened
Well,
here?
I mean, you know, I had to wait for the precipitation, but anyway, let's go to hell.
Why are you gonna wait? You're gonna wait a minute.
Is there
If it
MCO
happens, it says it's gonna
available?
be down south. So waiting. We're waiting to go to health. This is your morning stew, people, on XTV and Crumb Radio. Just in case you
Yes.
didn't know.
Free Flower Friday.
Somebody kidnapped the MCO, but anyway,
I did tell you, I think the MCO is on assignment.
MCO is an assignment. All right, let me do it then. So, yesterday we were speaking about onions and lemons and limes, right? All right, so
Lions and tigers and bears.
all right, and so we'll continue with the benefits of lemon juice or lime juice. I don't know. Is it one of the same group, please?
Yeah,
same-
citric.
Same group.
Lemon and lime, right? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different
You know,
taste, but
so that good for too. Back in the old days when promiscuity was rampant and you didn't have any of those early STD tests where you do. You keep one lime in your pocket.
It's burning. It's burning. So
it's on fire.
it's on fire. It's burning.
Where the water at? Where the water at? Give me some ice. Give me some ice.
Burning.
So, yeah, all right. It says drink lemon juice in water or tea. For those who like tea, I mean, yeah, I would drink lemon because then it becomes Lipton lemon iced tea.
You become rich. Once you squeeze lemon or lime in your tea,
Yeah.
right away you hold your cup like this. With
Yes,
your
yeah.
pinky.
Right away.
yeah.
Give me a
Right
sip
away.
of that.
Your
Yes,
pinky.
please.
Yeah,
Where's
right.
my tea, girl?
Yes. Right away you're saying, go get me the Grey Poupon.
Yes. Fetch me my poupon.
Yeah.
You know, say go get me the Grey Poupon. You say,
I have to get my poupon.
Oh, your poop on.
Get your
I have
Poupon.
to get my poupon.
So, according to this, it says lemon juice stimulates the liver's bile production
That's a vile thing to say.
to help push toxins out.
Out.
So I never even know that the liver produces bile.
Yes.
I know your gallbladder produces bile or to break down fats. So if you've had your gallbladder removed, you have a harder time to break down fats. So those who have had that procedure are told to stay on a strict diet of
It's true?
Bile?
of non-fatty foods.
No.
Oh.
You stay away from fatty foods
Because
because you don't
your
have your
bile
blood
can't break
to
down
break
fats
it down.
because you remove your gallbladder.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so the liver's bile production helps push toxins out, and lemon juice stimulates such a thing. So get yourself some lime. So I mean, hey, and then
That's
again,
one of those. That's one of those words that I think is not one of the prettiest words in the English language. Bile.
Oh,
Bile. Bile just not sound right. You know how you get one, you know how you get one American person to speak Creole? When you tell them what is in your liver that you do to water to make it hot. Normally they would say boil, but they say bile. Say, that's right. What you do with the water? You bile it.
Bile it. Then you got holy water, though.
Yeah, bile the hell out of it.
All right, so one Stuart has contributed this. This has come up in a conversation. What's the difference between your good old red watermelon and that
the yellow one?
The yellow one that's that evades us every time. Can't find it. Where is it?
It was up here.
One's from India, one's from China.
The texture, I believe.
No, there are nutritional differences.
But the texture really different. The yellow, the red one, to me has way more water
than the yellow one.
The yellow one to me is more closely related to a cantaloupe than to a watermelon.
Well,
in my opinion.
Sound good.
Well,
so red watermelon known for its juicy sweetness, freshness, and all of that good stuff. The deep red color is rich in a powerful antioxidant called lycopene. Lycopene is present in this watermelon. This improves heart health. Helps reduce the risk of cancer, protects all these good things like the skin from UV rays and all of that. Rich in vitamin C and vitamin A. Red watermelon contains 91% of water, which is good in dehydration. Yeah, 91% of water. According to experts, eating the red watermelon regularly can reduce the risk of heart disease also. Okay, all that good stuff. No, yellow.
Will you dehydrate watermelon?
No.
You know you have the dehydrated fruit. If you dehydrate watermelon, what will happen?
You're not going to have any.
You go fry it and then you take the place of beef. According to some people, nah. So yellow watermelon now is, according to this, slightly less sweet.
Yeah.
But to me,
that we know.
Yeah.
To me, the yellow watermelon sweeter than the red one, because sometimes you find a red one where not happen at all.
Yeah, but sometimes you find somewhere you feel like that sugar. The red watermelon just seems more refreshing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how you go find out? Well, that's a different question. Because you know when you go and
there are ways to spot.
Yeah, you're right. How you know one sweet watermelon from one way not sweet?
When
you hug it up and you talk nice.
When them have that white patch. You know what
I've heard that. But the white patch of pies, that pies sit down on the ground.
Yeah. You can't really tell if a watermelon is sweet. The closest you could tell if it's ready. And it's the way you could tell if it's ready is you hit it like that with your knuckle, and it's supposed to like vibrate back at you. But the sweetness part, that's like a 50-50 chance.
Well, you just up for the that way. Okay.
Because we bought two watermelon.
How they taught me. But
honey, what?
How they taught me, but Steve is talking. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to know if it's sweet.
Well, I'm talking about the bright green ones, right?
Yes.
The white patch on there, if it's big, they have the white patch, and some of them are small little patch, and then some of them you have the big patch.
Yes.
That's one way. The green ones with the two color green, if the veins are further apart, also, that's an indication of the sweetness.
Okay. Well, Frisco stuff will tell you that's an old wives' tale.
No, that other one might be true. The white patch actually, the white part is sit on the ground, so that determines how big the white patch.
How big it get, and the thickness of the lines in it depends on how big it grows. The bigger it grows, the wider apart it'll be.
And the sweeter it is.
And the sweeter it is. If you want a sweet watermelon, ladies and gentlemen, just keep 1 teaspoon of sugar or a sweet below in your pocket. And go from there.
Anyway,
Go from
but we get distracted just now. So, you say it's less sweet than the red in taste, but you know, it's delicious, healthy, nutrients like the red.
Of
No,
course. Of
the
course.
bright yellow part, the yellow of the yellow watermelon. Remember, the red is because of lycopene. The yellow is because of
Not so lycopene.
beta carotene.
Beta carotene.
Carotene.
Oh.
Beta carotene plays an important role in eye health.
That's what's in beta carrots.
You think so?
Skin
Yeah.
health and boosting immunity. Yellow watermelon also is a good source of potassium. So there's there's differences between the red and the yellow,
Potassium.
other than just the color.
Yeah.
So it also contains 91% of water. But yeah. So so that would be the difference right there.
Okay.
Which is more beneficial? Yeah, both red and yellow are beneficial in different ways, of course. All right. So if you give priority to eye health, you're try to get the yellow one. All right. So there you go. Thank you very much, contributor.
Auntie Peters, good morning.
Yes, this contributor he like for him yellow watermelon.
Oh, well, good morning, Dano.
Ah, there you go. Brilliant.
How are you?
Brilliant deduction. I tell you. Oh, that is brilliant. There you go. I never want to call him my name, but
Well, say
clear.
hi to Raheem for me.
All right. Moving on. Where do we go? Where do we
Yes.
go?
Where do we
got our
go?
prelim.
from
We
here?
got our prelim.
That's right. And we also got a picture up there, the thing where I used to drive in a grandpa crazy.
Oh, yeah, they got a
When
couple of
grandma
pics.
used
I don't know
to
if you
wear
get
it.
it, got the MCO, okay, gone on
Oh, yeah?
holiday.
Oh, yeah?
Let's go MCO. Tell you when you come back in at home. Well, I thought
But- We do have many things. You remember Ali, Jennifer Beal?
Yeah.
Wasn't Jennifer Beal from one of them dance shows?
Ally McBeal.
I don't know, but Jennifer Beal. I did not know she had a brother from India named Batmo. Did you know that?
No, I know.
Hey, Batmobile. Yeah. What's the other? Can we get a pic up? What's the pic with the shark? What's going on there?
Or that the Harlan said, the shark looked on the man and said, "Oh, you again," or something like that. The shark already bit him. Guy come back.
It came back.
The little shark got memories.
Man.
They don't forget much.
Oh, yeah. Put the picture up, man. Put the picture up with the shark. Oh,
Anything.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the Scooby-Doo.
Read your girly word, Liz. Read your girly word.
Yes, hit the girly word, Miss Love.
Oh, wow.
MCO to fight the picture then today. Let's get MCO. Let me go up there and belt it. Give yourself
The
some
intro
lashes.
is here.
The lashes. At least 100.
All right, so here's your girly word for today, Friday. It says, all of us get broken in some ways, but what really matters is how we get back and put the pieces back together.
Lord have mercy. That sure am good.
Just saying.
Sure am good. Tell him one more time, because you know what's funny? That is the female part of my male part. And you shall see in a minute. That's right.
All right.
Go right ahead.
So all of us get broken in some way, but what really matters is how we get back and put the pieces back together.
That's right.
Morning. So now
What?
we have the first part of the man's perspective, and it goes thus like from Mickey.
Yes. And as you all shall notice, there is a slight similarity between the girly word and the first part of the man's perspective, so much so
The
that
boys.
the MCO is putting up the I shall read it from where it is.
Anyway, you shall read it anyway.
Yes, it says life isn't about fixing the past. It's about building something stronger from it. You hear? Life isn't about fixing the past. It's about building something stronger from it. And it is very, very similar to what Miss Love had said. All of us get broken in some way, but what really matters is how we get the pieces back together. Thank you very much for your time and your consideration.
Of course.
But that ain't nothing. Yes. You got Mr. Frisco now.
With the second part.
The second part. Wait, have you set up 2 man's perspective or no?
No, just one.
Just one. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Frisco.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, what you should never tell your significant other.
Bears, my sweetheart, to come over later, yeah?
No.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's done, then it's not kosher. It's not what is necessary at this point. So, your significant other is upset. Not with you, just upset. It says you should never tell your significant other.
This one blew over like a lee breeze.
To relax. Nearly the same thing. Relax, bears. And, we tend to want to say that. But that is not what's needed. What's needed at that juncture right there? I go to groove.
What's needed is for you to put yourself in that person's shoe and try to figure out how big is this problem to them? How do they see this problem? And then you act accordingly, because what might not be nothing to me might be the end of the world to them.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant.
Let me do
Well, say it then. Say it well. What?
Say what?
Right, group.
Brilliant. I don't know what else I could say. That is it.
Thank you.
That is it. Because when you say relax, you're sending a signal that
pushing is not important.
Yeah, push it aside. It's not important. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, to the person, like what you said, it's very important. So much so that they're upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, they have some significant others like men. We don't want to hear what a woman got to say. Because there's there's the thing about, well, women always want to talk, and they're like, listen.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's why men learn how to tune out women after 30 words. After 30 words, most women don't realize that men just tune them out. And all we hear that blah, 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 blah.
No, there are instances where that happens. Like, yeah. So, should you sit and give, and it's hard, I would figure. You have your wife, your significant other, and she wants to talk about work. Now, you have no knowledge of the work. And your wife or your significant other start tell you about work and call name and scenarios and positions where you have no knowledge of. Should you give that listening ear? Because some men would want to, y'all don't know where to talk about.
My boy, if you listen to them 2 times, you want to know everybody who work their job, where they do, who that is sweetheart. So after 2 conversations, you want to know, you want to say, you want to ask her, so that Henrietta they do today.
So, great. So the question is, how important is giving that listening ear?
It's very important.
Very. Even if you don't care, listen. Even
it don't matter to you, it matters to her. So.
Yep. It's
so that's
it's a support thing.
Good. So that's the perspective. That's the advice for guys
from the
trying to help y'all maneuver in them streets.
Yeah.
From the expert, you can say it.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
And even get Lisa's view on that, because Groove hit the nail right on the head, but you could go to Lisa.
I am with him, because from a woman's point of view, I want your support. I want to know that I can come to you. I want your comfort. So
that's right. But from a man's point of view, let me tell you women something. We would listen way much more if you all just learn to get to the point with your stories. Because normally when you give a story, one man would say, yo, I went out this morning, I saw my friend, we had one little conversation, I came back home. That was the whole story right there. One woman, I tell you the same story. I got a tongue this morning, I'm going to go and buy groceries, but I decided I may buy one girdle instead. So I gone and it start to tell you everything. I gone to the shop, they never have it, so I end up to buy a blue one. And by the time...
No, but you know that they had sale over yonder. And
exactly.
I did not plan to go there, but because they had a sale, I diverted and went that way.
You see, now, by the time you get to that, we don't start to tune on out already. So by the time we get to the crux of the story, we not even to listen again. Just get to the point where you tell a story. You don't have to embellish and tell what day it was, what time, when you made it do. Just tell me the story and done.
Speed up the process.
That is a public service announcement to save all marriages.
Okay. Okay.
Very good. Turn it on.
Who is he talking to? Who are you talking to? You're talking to who?
Turn it on.
Yeah, we got to keep it rolling. Let's get the weather.
You keep me rolling.
You still don't want to say
rolling.
Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, this woman need no introduction. Put your hands together for Natalie Johnson. It's Natalie Johnson, I'll tell you that. Bosa. No, you get it. Lisa, just get it now. Natalie Johnson. Thank you very much. Lisa pull up Frisco just now, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, I needed a couple of seconds. It went over my head.
That's right.
All right, here's your weather for today. It says generally fair weather prevails in our forecast. Sunny with cloudy spells today and cloudy skies at times tonight. Showers will be isolated except for a few more. Showers or isolated thunderstorms over southern and coastal areas. Winds blowing east at 10 to 20 knots. The sea state is moderate rough. Waves beyond the reef 5 to 7 feet. Temperatures for today on the coast 89 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland areas -1 still.
95 degrees in the shade. I buy Jesus a hat. Real hot.
Real hot.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
in the shade. That's right.
And in the hills it's 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Operators of small craft are asked to exercise caution ahead of Operators of small craft are advised to exercise caution. Okay, occasionally gusty winds. Yeah.
And that were Rasbo.
Oh, you see Rasbo this morning? Huh?
Yes. Operators
We're
of
currently
small craft.
experiencing a high tide, a low tide comes in at 1:22 this afternoon.
Yes.
And at a high just after 7 p.m. at 7:34. In my eyes. Sunset this evening at
just after dusk. 20 past 6.
And the moon will set at 2:56 p.m. In our outlook, this is through to Saturday night for similar weather trends. Francisco Wellington, our girl, is our forecaster, and that's your weather.
Thank you very much, Ms. Francisco Wellington and Natalie Johnson, for that weather right there, and we wish you good luck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, we were going to have all the way from India Batmobile, but Mr. Beale couldn't be here. So we stayed in. Yes, Bat couldn't make it. Batmo couldn't make it, and I really like Batmobile. But we did get, staying in Asia, we got, here he is, Amin Yashu. Ladies and gentlemen, Amin Yashu. Yes, go ahead.
Boy.
Yes, don't judge a man until you walk a mile.
In their shoes.
You must, Yashu.
There you go. Turn it on already. I beg you to.
I got to give myself
50 lashes.
50.
Big wins. Heal up big wins. All right.
In Curaçao?
Well, if that's where he is.
That's what he told me yesterday.
All right. All right, so that's a Doppler. I said, let's show the Doppler because
It's been a while.
there's there's an expectation that you might see showers. But if you notice, way down south.
Way down south.
Way down south.
Mm-hmm.
What area is that, Lisa? What area would that be right there, where you're seeing some showers close to the southern
PG.
border? No, that below PG.
PG, they are down from PG.
What's after PG?
Guatemala.
Guatemala?
No man, which village is after PG? Down by the coast. Yeah.
You got Barranco. You
All
got
right.
yeah. You got Barranco.
So yeah, so way to the far south, you're seeing some
You got Punta Negra.
some
Those are
showers
coastal
there. Yeah.
cities. Mm-hmm.
And way north, you're seeing some scattered showers right there as well. Not much elsewhere, but
Mm-hmm.
what the man say, Elise? You still expecting showers or not?
No,
No?
isolated showers.
Isolated. So yeah, there you go. See how things change. All right, let's roll there.
Yeah. It's a
roll
weather
that.
lady. It's Francisca.
Yeah.
Except for a few. Okay, let me read that again. It says sunny with cloudy spells today and cloudy skies at times tonight. Showers will be isolated except for a few more showers or isolated thunderstorms over southern and coastal areas.
Right.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is right there. Yep. No expect nothing too dramatic.
No.
And that's about it for the next 4 or 5 days. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So you might see some. Yeah, in the week you might see some cloudy spells, some showers, depending.
Some precipitary?
Yeah. But for the weekend, that's, earlier it showed a little more convection than that, but today.
Pretty much dry.
Yep. So expect that.
Yes.
Moving into the weekend. So, winds blowing what?
East.
East.
So.
How many knots?
10 to 20. 10 to 20.
All right, there you go. Fair enough.
Why you definitely need some reason.
No, I never made a listen at the time.
He
So,
was not.
I know, like, listen, boy. All right, so somebody sent
you
me
don't.
villages, sort of areas where I might be experiencing some rain. Like Lisa said, Barranco, Boom Creek, Santa Ana, Sunday Wood.
What?
Look at what y'all did. Look at what y'all did.
Of all days. That's a church day. A church day. Ay.
Oi.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Corazon Creek, the areas right now, they get, San Benito, Pointed. I say, I pronounce that.
San Benito Puente.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The areas that they get, probably experience some showers earlier today. Otoshan, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, watch out. At least 2 out of the money right now. Big up yourself, sir. Thanks for the info. Come in, Carla, come in.
Yes.
All right, very good. That is excellent. Excellent. All right, we got to take a break, though. I'll come back with birthdays, yo.
And we'll be back.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Today is the day you've been waiting for. Today is your birthday. We just can't wait to celebrate.
Oh boy, somebody's celebrating a birthday today somewhere. But I can't believe what these people are saying behind the scenes. Aye, boy.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Who's this gentleman right here?
This is Mr. Anthony Brown celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Anthony Brown. Apparently, he is a fan of the Oakland A's. Therefore, I predict he is from Oakland area. Happy birthday, sir. Enjoy your birthday.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Also, this is the beautiful and talented Miss Whitney Crawford celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Miss Whitney Crawford, coming to you from all your friends and family, co-workers, and acquaintances. Wishing you lots more.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not only that. This is Mikey Crawford celebrating a birthday today. Cousin, actually. Happy birthday to you, Mikey. And here he is looking at Whitney saying, "Girl, I can't believe you got the same birthday as me." Not only that, we also have on this day
Briannia Garcia.
Yes.
Brian, I don't know if that's 3 different names or if guys Ellen Sue, like, I don't know if it broke it down for me or what.
She like that mean.
So I don't know if that Brian, then Nia Garcia, or it tell me that Briannia Garcia. So, which is it? My friend.
Yeah. I can try to tell you how to pronounce it.
Yeah, I don't know if I try to pronounce it or near the middle name, like, you know, like you have a separated name.
Exactly. You know how Ellen Sue go.
Yes.
There's nothing.
Brian Nia. This is what you say. Brian Nia Garcia.
You sure it's not Briannia?
I'm sure that not.
Briannia.
I'm sure. Yes. Let me see whose birthday is on the book. There's some folks celebrating birthday as well.
I can't stand
Aaron Scott is having a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Aaron. He lives over yonder, part of my old school group. So happy birthday, Aaron.
Ooh.
Gilbert Allen Broster is celebrating a birthday today.
What?
Okay.
As well as Lula Bennett.
Not Lula.
Not Lula.
Lula.
What's going on, my dear? Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Lula.
You know what? You remember Lula cousin Halle? You remember Halle?
Halle Bennett?
Yeah. No, hallelujah. Hallelujah, Frisco.
Tats Simonique Young is celebrating a birthday today. Michelle. That's cute. You know, be cute on Facebook. What Michelle is celebrating a birthday today. Anita Burgos as well.
Okay.
Chanel Swift. Celebrating a birthday. Chanel. I know you don't know Chanel. That's my good friend.
Perfume.
That's my good friend. But anyway, I left it like that. That's a Facebook handle.
Middle name number 5.
birthday is going to be on Sunday.
Who?
Chanel number 5.
Boca is the 25th. Yes.
Right, Boca?
My oldest child will be having a birthday tomorrow.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
Who that is?
Leonie.
Sure.
Leone. Leon me.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
When you not. Oh.
No.
Man,
No.
I got my free floor, yeah, but I don't know how to get it up there.
Why?
Yeah, it's from the gram. Oh my God. Oh Lord.
What did they do to you?
Child abuse. Oh my
What did
goodness.
they do?
I don't know. Lexi, I don't know what you could do with this, but this is my free flower for the ages. I don't know, Dano, he right on today too.
Look in a crew and tell me what you think about that.
Oh my God.
Read the caption
All right.
of that.
Great financial news for me
Send up
today.
a picture of my girls.
Yeah, clear.
Oui.
And I have to send that no more.
Oui.
Oh, okay. And ek to kind of get all white. I tell you.
Well,
Oh, you made it, Lisa? Oh, you may take the picture now.
yeah, no. I was around the next side.
Okay.
So yeah,
Man.
happy birthday to my girl.
Lexi, when you get
I
that?
never know they allow black people at all white party.
Oh, yeah?
That's why me never gone that none because
Lexi, we could show that free flower there or that. Is it available? Can we get that?
if I may know that.
Yeah, I know that. I figured that kind of thing there. Yep. But that is harsh though, man. That's sad. Not that the free flower for next week. Oh my. You see it, Groove?
That is it.
You see this?
Yeah, I'm opening it right now.
That is terrible.
On the ground right
the
now.
end for me though. The end is like, oh my goodness. The end.
Oh my.
What's the ending? Oh yay. Oh Lord, poor thing. We gotta get that next week. We gotta get that.
That look like ghost. That ghost.
Wait, but
If
that
I said that, what? It look like a powder
your
all right, I gotta go have a slap there.
No, I need to take it off your back. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happened.
That down. What list old grandma do that?
But how much are we know? No, how much are we know? Anyway, we have a
You
show.
know what? You know what I'd have do for teach you a lesson?
Well,
I'd have pour one.
oh gosh. Oh, there it is. There it is.
All right, there it is. Here we go.
There
Good
it
job, Lexi. Good job. Look at the kid. Oh man, Free Flower Fridays. Bow. Oh my God.
Lad, child abuse.
Child abuse. Somebody tell you.
I'd have pour water banana just make it guess.
All right.
Make
No,
it get
say.
sticky right there.
All right. No. The question is how much are women? That may be your reaction.
Maybe.
I may probably upset, but I know because then always she do watch they make all kind of flour drop on the floor over there now.
Well, flour is all over the place anyway.
That's not my granny.
Yeah, that's definitely my granny.
That's not my granny. Free Flower Fridays. We make the league get right in our trouble. League say, oh, that Free Flower Friday? All right.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Poor thing.
Me the enjoy yourself
Wow,
right there.
man.
right.
But imagine.
Mommy, look, I'm a ghost.
Man. All up in the floor. Man.
I would make not knowing that the flower after that.
Oh, for sure.
Poor thing.
That is
Thanks,
right.
Lexi. We got to get on out. Very good.
That's right.
Oh, you got
That's
song
right.
too? Me know you got song.
Yeah, I did not know.
Uh-huh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a real week. Thank you all for listening all week long. And we hope you have a great weekend ahead. Miss Love, you look beautiful today. I like your style.
Thank you. Somebody said it's a walkabout here. Yes.
Is that the walkabout here?
That's what somebody's saying, so I'm saying yes.
Yeah, well, I don't see that as the walkabout here. Yes.
This song is harsh.
Oh, really? Okay, so that's my girl right there.
There's the twins.
Leone having a birthday tomorrow and an anniversary on Sunday. So happy birthday and happy anniversary.
Whoa.
Enjoy your day.
Congratulations,
We
and
love you.
enjoy. That's right.
And beside her was her sister, Amaya.
It's Easter.
For those who don't know. But guys, thank you so much for staying with us. Please take care of yourself.
I heard Lisa's daughter asking her the other day, Frisco, am I your favorite?
Check, please. Let's go before Lexa run the credits power way. Go there, please.
Take care of yourself, guys. Stay safe. Keep yourself hydrated. Look at what the boys doing. Keeping hydrated.
Hey.
Thank you all so much. Everybody is doing something good for themselves. Enjoy yourself.
Everybody hydrated.
Y'all don't know what's in the cup. What's in my cup stays in my cup.
H2OO stays in your cup. Guys, thank you. We love you. Stay safe. Have a wonderful one. Oh, if God is willing, we will see you right back here. Monday.
Oh,
yes,
very close.
Yes, hey, Lexi, I'm here, so like Lisa, take your time. Right.
We love you all. Take care, Lexi. Thank you. Take care of you, and you and I promise to take care of me. Also, to half a man is coming along, guys. So take care, half.
Very good.
Also,
Very good.
Cello. Right, Ram and Miss Edna Pollard. Miss Ty, we love you. CY, take care. Ayo.
Waiter.
Check.